Clam, do you remember the first time that we ever tried Tarkov? Huh. Seems like yesterday.
My name's not Chris. I'm in the game. I have a
His name is Daniel.
sniper rifle. And that's all I have.
Where are you?
I'm out in the woods. I have fence.
All right, I'm gonna come.
we're gonna-
I'm gonna come stand up here. There you are. Hello. Hello.
I don't see.
Over here.
You're in a cave?
No, look right in front of you, moron.
You just got knocked out, brother.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't that funny.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go!
And here we are, episode 2 of the 1UP XP show. Thank you for joining me. I am Michael Stevens, aka Flake of Wrath. And this week we have a lot of cool stuff for you. First, we're going to start off with the entertainment factor, Fall Guys. Now, if you don't know what Fall Guys is a party royale game. And what that means is you're this little bean character and you have to run through these obstacle courses. And it's individual based, but you can play as a team, but you can't win as a team. You can win as an individual, but you can work together as a team, get yourself farther in the game. But here's 2 games that I played. And man, it is rage-inducing, but also a lot of fun. Check it out. All right, this is where I've been having trouble all day. Round 3. Hopefully I don't get button mashers, and hopefully... There's got to be strategy to this. Do I wait until he's there with me to jump on it? I don't know if I've ever won this one. All right, mental game over. We're winning. We're winning, chat. We can do this. Come on, man. It's literally giving him every button. What? Oh my God, I missed. Stop it! Oh. Whew. Got that skeleton out of our closet, chat. Oh. All right, final. It's probably going to be the old folly. Oh, jump showdown. Okay. This one's not easy. Woo. I'm going to stay here. All right, that piece dropped out over there. This piece is probably going to drop out here. Nope, that piece is. Okay. We don't want to put ourselves on an island too bad. Uh-oh.
All right, so it's that one over there. It's fine. I hope you don't make it. Oh, no. I hope it's this one. This is gonna get real interesting. Oh. No! Here we go. I'm getting pushed all over. Oh. Oh no! This is so tough. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Oh my goodness, I made it. So many people! Just let everybody go! Just get out of the way! It's not that hard to do, dude. No idea, man. Whee! You gotta let it hit you, chat. Yep, keep hitting me. Ah! Yeah. Finished third, chat. Qualified. Just leave me alone, boys. Oh, he's trying. Ow. Get the heck out of the way, nerds. Oh, wow. Come on, baby. Let's get a win. Let's get a crown. Hexagon. Fall Mountain. Oh, baby. I haven't played Fall Mountain in forever. Come on, baby. Come on. Be the first to the top. Grab the crown. Who's ready? Gas me up, chat. Gas me up. Come on, baby. Oh! That ball just smoked me. Oh, it's mine. It's mine for the get. No! Dang it! No! I had it. It was in my sights. Man, we were so close to getting the crown. So close. That's the rage-inducing part of that game, but a lot of fun nonetheless. Coming up next on the 1UP XP show, we sit down with CEO
of Lazarus and Tiidal Gaming, Charlie Watson, a good friend of mine, and we ask him what's up with Lazarus and what they're doing here in the future with esports. Welcome back, everyone, to the 1UpXP show. We now dive into our podcast, and this week we released 2 podcasts, and the first of which is my dear friend Charlie Watson, CEO and owner, founder of Lazarus Esports and Tiidal Gaming, and he explains everything under the umbrella that is Lazarus. There's so many partnerships and so many wonderful things that they're doing, and we take a bit of that conversation and show you here, but you can catch a full podcast wherever you stream podcasts. Let's see what Charlie had to say.
Lazarus, it was an important thing because we wanted to focus so much on the competitive scene, help grow the brand, and then really in year 2 and year 3 was kind of switch the portfolio and then start focusing on lifestyle, entertainment, and content, which just fortunately worked out really well for us during the COVID time because people were seeing a 4 and a 5x on streaming, whether it was Facebook or Twitch or YouTube or even Trovo now.
Right.
They were seeing a 3, 4, 5x on their content because people were indoors and they couldn't go to work or they couldn't do this and that outside. So there was this massive flock during COVID over really a year and a half now, where everybody was, they couldn't bet on traditional sports. They couldn't watch normal sports. So everybody flocked to content creators and gaming and the betting within our scene. So it was great to see the silver lining of what COVID really did for our industry, as much as kind of like Ninja and Juju Smith-Schuster and Drake did in really bringing Fortnite to mainstream, back in, I think, 2017 or so. And that really catapulted our industry. And much like that same kind of thing happened when COVID happened, and it really catapulted the betting and the content creation part of our industry and became mainstream for us as well. So it's been a great, it's been very advantageous for us because of COVID and the amount of talent that we have here under our brand on the Lazarus side, and then ultimately the betting side of our division under Tiidal Gaming as well. So we're poised really well, and that's why our company had just finished our RTO financing raise, and we're going to be listing on the CSE and going public here September 2021.
That a boy. Happy to hear that. I know that was plans from day one, and I'm glad it's finally happening for you, brother. First of all, the partnerships. I know that came on board when I was here or with you guys, which I thought was a huge thing because video games isn't just for guys. It's not just for you and me. We want to bring everybody in because there is talent across the board that flies under the radar. Explain She Is to me.
Yeah, so She Is was founded by women for women to really empower women both in business, in traditional sport, and we were their first ever foray into the esports and gaming world.
Yeah, our CS:GO ladies.
Yes. So we started off with that, but then they've worked, closely with, female creators that we have here. And then a great example is Supergirl Kells in the Smash scene. So, it's really promoting, her wins, her success, championing, her training, and just the hard work that goes into really breaking barriers. And she's not the only one, but it's just a great example of what, how we're trying to champion and empower, females within our industry. So there's always been a lot of toxicity and negativity towards women that try to break male driven industries. And this is one of them. And, we're a big believer in supporting women, having women involved from the top down within our company. And we're always looking for amazing people. So She Is really just came in and supported our vision and how we wanted to continue to bring in women into our company. And it's just been a great partnership. And a lot of it is passive to what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. But when we're involved in LANs and when we do activations, they come in and they're like, well, how can we get other young girls and educate them about, what they're doing and their other opportunities and how they're supporting women. So it's not just saying, hey, we're providing a hat to a girl and saying that's it. It's educating, young girls. And I have 2 daughters, so it's really important to me how can we continue to educate, raise awareness, and encourage them and support them to really push and be who they want to be. So it's just an amazing opportunity for us to work with a great organization and company like she is.
But now, as I got deeper into it, you don't have to just be playing games or just video games in general. There is a way for you to go to school, learn about business management, which is part of esports, which you've been talking up and down about.
Yep.
But also you can go to school or get scholarships playing esports. What's your connection with Lambton? And if hopefully I'm saying that correctly, because I know you Canadian,
Yep.
you have different pronunciations with things. But yeah, what's your connection with Lambton and Lazarus?
Yeah, so Lambton reached out to me in early 2017, and essentially they wanted to create the first accredited esports program in Canada.
Oh.
In addition to that, we also have an internship and a capstone project with them. So we have students that work on projects that they can pitch to us, which
Okay.
we would invest in. And then we have internships. So we're actually having students that we interview, and then they shadow some of our managers for a couple months
Oh, that's
to
cool.
help and it's not forcing them into like a certain direction.
No, but it's giving you,
It's understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what do you actually love in esports and gaming, and let's figure out, is there a great fit so you can understand how the real world works. And then we've already hired 2 individuals out of the program as well. So
The 1UP show will be right back after this break. And welcome back to the 1UP show. The next podcast is a high school esports team. Kalkaska has a high school esports team, and I sat down with their director and the principal, Matt Rogers. He explains how they got started and what it looks like to be a high school esports team here in Northern Michigan.
And then we won a $25,000 grant through the High School Sports E-League and the National Guard and Alienware. And they sent us a bunch of computer parts. They showed up on a touring bus, and they helped us build the lab, basically. So we have 6 new state-of-the-art $4,000 gaming computers with every kind of bell and whistle you could ever want. And they did a great job with the kids. The kids got to learn how to build a computer. It took half a day, but they got it. They finally got all the machines running and up and everything. And it was kind of an awesome thing to watch them kind of grow into it. But there's money to be had out there for it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think a lot of it is just kind of connecting with what already exists in esports a little bit. Like I said, I had things donated. That was just my friends from, playing for the last 10 years, just being like, hey, I just heard you got a new mouse. What are you doing with the old one? Like that type of thing. So
That's awesome.
We just kind of, like I said, beg, borrowed, steal. It's kind of how you start anything, right?
Yeah.
You kind of have to start from the ground floor and try to keep it as cheap as possible to keep people involved.
That is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
that
It's like
firsthand learning.
Yeah. It's like the equivalent of, the old auto shop classes in
Yeah.
high school where they learn how to build a car, and you got to see the engine and everything and see how it runs. So you have more appreciation of a car. I think a lot of people don't have the appreciation of what goes into a computer.
Oh, yeah.
And like how it runs and what the parts are and how to fix it. And you don't get it obviously building it once, but I feel like they have a better understanding of like, okay, realistically, it only took them 3 hours. Computers are very plug and play nowadays,
Right.
but it allows them to kind of get a sense of what it's like. A lot of kids will be like, okay, that's what, this kind of job is.
Yeah.
The IT directors were helping them from our school. And so they got a kind of a firsthand look of it. So I see like the whole time I've had a lot of support, a lot of people interested in knowing what it is, because it's a cool idea. And I think they see the value of it. I mean, we really didn't bring it up, but we're getting kids that we don't get in any other sports or programs.
Right.
Like most of my kids have never played a sport in their lives.
Yeah.
I'm getting kids that we've traditionally have just sent home after school and never had kept around, and they've not been successful at school. So they're in something new. So that's been awesome. So they've seen the value of that. I've also have an athletic director, fortunately, his kids are super into Fortnite and things like that. And he's super into esports. And so it's made it a really easy thing to kind of be like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And everyone just keeps nodding their head and we just keep pushing forward.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, it's been mixed. I've had probably just as many girls as guys.
Nice.
And that's a cool thing. And I think it's cool that they, obviously out of all the sports in high school, this is the only one really that they get to play together.
Correct. Yeah.
guys. And so that's a cool aspect of it. And, I think it's really kind of grown and shown people like, wow, like I play this at home and so does this kid, but I didn't know him before. And now we can play together. So it's kind of a cool aspect of it as well.
And don't forget, you can check out new podcasts every week, Wednesday and Friday, on SoundCloud, on Spotify, or anywhere that you stream your podcasts. And thank you to the guests that we've had this week and so far for this show. And we have a lot more coming up. So make sure you stay tuned to those. Now, we have one more segment left here on the 1UP show. Stay tuned after the break. We'll be right back. And welcome back. And that does it for the second episode of the 1UP show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And there is much more just like today to come. We have 2 more podcasts that we'll be releasing next week, and a PUBG Pro in Purdy Curdy, but also Ferris State Esports. Ferris State is really growing quickly, and it's going to be a really interesting podcast, so make sure you check those out next week. Now, next week, who knows what game we'll be playing, but also what I want to put here is a clip of the week. So remember, if you are a streamer or if you have any clips that you think could be the clip of the week, make sure you send them in to me, michaelstevens at 9and10news.com, or tag me on Twitter, or just find a way to get them to me, and they might be featured here on the show. But that does it for this week. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be good. Stay safe. I'll see you on Monday.
Here we go.